is slowly trying to remove certain people from your life, let him do it. Please, let him do it. He's actually bettering you, and he's actually trying to move you to your next level. So don't keep pulling baggage with you because that's my friend. I can't be going forward and my friend is behind. I need to pull them along. I need to pull. If God is slowly distancing you from certain people, let them. Hey my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel and happy almost New Year. Can you guys believe that in less than 24 hours it's going to be New Year's? Like, I'm so excited. I'm excited for 2022. I'm excited for all the amazing things that God is about to do in our lives. I'm thankful for all the things that he has already done. Okay, amen, amen, amen. But in this video today, I wanted us to talk about some few things that we need to just get rid of in 2021. As we're marching forward, we're not bringing the baggage with us. We're leaving it all behind. The first thing that we need to leave behind in 2021 is fear. How many of us have been fearful and anxious this year maybe to start a new business, maybe to jump into a new relationship, maybe to, take that opportunity that was presented to us, but we're just been so afraid of what the outcome would be, if we'll be successful in it. I know I've gone through that, and I know I am not the only one. So if you're like me, I just want to tell you, sis, in 2021, we need to leave behind fear. The Bible says, fear not, for I am with you, and do not be dismayed. So God himself doesn't even want us to be afraid, right? Because he tells us he's going to be with us every step of the way. So why don't we take that? Why don't we tap into those words and just submerge ourselves into it and just believe and trust that no matter what we're faced with, God's with us, God's got us, and it's going to be okay. I mean, just think about it. For God to give you an idea to maybe start a business, it's not ordinary, if not everyone gets that type of inspiration or gets that type of vision. So just trust that he'll be with you every step of the way, and he'll provide you with, maybe it's the resources that made you afraid to start the business, but just believe that everything will be okay. As he has given you the vision, he will also give you a way to make it happen. So in 2022, let's be less fearful and more intentional about our dreams and our goals and our aspirations, and let's command fear to not be part of our daily activities. Maybe you've been single for a while and you're wanting to go out there and date, but you're scared of, oh my gosh, am I going to get heartbroken? Am I going to meet the right person? You'll never know unless you try. Maybe you've been wanting to start a YouTube channel and you're just like, will people watch it? Like, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to do? Just try, right? Maybe you've been wanting to travel, but you're like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do about my job? What am I going to do about certain things? Do I even have the resources to even travel? The first step is just to start. Try, and then just let everything else pan itself out, okay? So in 2021, if you're with me, sis, we are leaving behind fear. The second thing we need to leave behind is unforgiveness. And I think this also speaks and resonates with me. I was sitting today just reflecting over the year and just thanking God for the different things that he has done for me. And then I realized that one thing I kept in me a lot in 2021 was unforgiveness. And it's crazy how sometimes you tell yourself, oh, I've moved on past the situation, I've forgiven this person, I'm looking on to better and brighter things, and then you hear that person's name maybe from someone else, and then all of a sudden your face just changes. You go from smiling to staying faced, like, oh, why did you even mention that person's name to me? And that's all part of unforgiveness. You don't really realize the emotions that you're harboring in, and maybe some people have hurt you. We've all hurt people along the way. The truth is, we're all human. We all hurt people. I've hurt people along the way. People have hurt me along the way, but we really need to work on forgiving. Let's leave unforgiveness behind in 2021, because honestly, what you're doing is you're depriving yourself from your blessings. The unforgiveness is not so much for the other person, okay? It's not so much about you forgiving the other person, but you're actually doing it for yourself. You're relieving yourself of the burden, and you're allowing yourself to be used by God, but also to receive God's blessings. There's no way we can continue to ask God, God, bless me with this new business, bless me with this new opportunity, bless me with this, bless me with that. But our hearts, you're holding malice against your neighbor because you asked them for salt and then they gave you one stink look, or maybe your neighbor took your parking spot and they know better, or maybe your mom has hurt you and you're like, I would never speak to her again. If this is a sign that you were looking for, sis, this is your sign, okay? If maybe maybe you haven't talked to your mom in a long time, or you've not talked to your dad in a long time, or you've not talked to your siblings in a long time. This is the holiday period. Take that phone up, pick that phone up, and just say, you know what, I was just thinking about you. I just want to wish you a happy new year. It could be as simple as a text, just make that first move. It does not take anything away from you. It does not make you less human. And like I said, this is also for me. I realized that there were some people that I thought I had forgiven, that I thought I had moved on past, and I didn't realize that every time that their names get mentioned, that my demeanor changes. And that just goes to show, like, there's still some feelings there. So, and also I want to put out there that forgiving someone does not mean that you forget. It does not mean that you forget how they made you feel. I mean, if someone has hurt you, you now know that you need to tread lightly around that person, right? So just because you're forgiving someone, it does not mean like, oh, I'm just going to wash out everything that you ever did to me and I'm just going to, forget it all. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is free yourself from the negativity, free yourself from the heartache, free your heart, and allow God to actually bless you, okay? That's all I am saying. So in 2021, let's leave behind unforgiveness. Those family members that hurt us really deeply. The funny thing is, we sit here and we think about all the things that they've done to us. Meanwhile, they're in their house eating rice and chicken, okay? But you don't realize how it stays in your subconscious. It really does stay in your subconscious. Like maybe you'll be watching something and then the actress in the movie has the exact same name as that person, and all of a sudden you start thinking about all the words that they said to you, all the things that they said to you. And I've caught myself doing that sometimes. Like I'll be around, maybe I'll go to lunch with a friend and then they'll be like, how far are you and this person still talking? And I'm like, please don't mention that person's name to me. And that's just, and here I am thinking I've moved on, I'm in a new phase of my life, but the truth is I'm still harboring feelings of resentment, and it shouldn't be that way. So I just want to put that out there. It's the holiday season. Wipe the slate clean. But it doesn't mean that you're stupid and you forgot what they did to you, but it just means that I'm gonna forgive you and let God do the rest. That's all you're really saying. The third thing we need to leave behind in 2021 is forcing relationships. Listen, I cannot tell you guys, this was something that I did a lot when I was younger. Like when you're younger, you want to have lots of friends, you want to feel important, you want to feel loved. You feel like having a lot of friends is what makes you loved. But the truth is, this life, you can't kill yourself. You just can't, okay? So let's stop forcing relationships. Let's stop forcing friendships. Stop forcing people to be your friend. If someone has shown you who they are, believe them. Maya Angelou told us that. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. Do not force friendships with people, okay? If you are always that person who's always going above and beyond for everybody else, and then the one time you need help, and you call that friend up and you're excited, you're like, that's my guy, that's my girl, she's gonna come through for me. And then every time you need them, they're never there. They're never there. Why are we friends? Why are we friends? Being friends with someone, it shouldn't just be like, oh, when times are good, then you come to my house, you drink Henneken, you eat rice and stew, and when I have gist, then you want to be around me just to hear the gist. No, your friends should be there for you even when you're down, okay? Even when you don't have anything at all. You should have friends that just want to call you just to check on you. That's genuine friendship. A friendship shouldn't just be about what you can gain and what the other person can receive and vice versa. No, that's not a meaningful friendship. That's more like a business transaction, okay? And I don't need business partners, I need friends. So in 2022, we shouldn't force people to be our friends. If you have people that are always bailing out on you, people who are never there when you need them, people who only want to be around you when times are good or when you have money, and then the times that you're broke, all of a sudden they vanish like they have the flu. Like, those are not your friends. Don't force people to be around you. You know, there's this thing where people say, like, people come into your life for a time and a season, okay? So if God is slowly trying to remove certain people from your life, let him do it. Please, let him do it. He's actually bettering you, and he's actually trying to move you to your next level. So don't keep pulling baggage with you because that's my friend. I can't be going forward and my friend is behind. I need to pull them along. I need to pull. If God is slowly distancing you from certain people, let them go. Let them go and focus on yourself, because ahead he might introduce you to more genuine people. He might introduce you to better friendships, long-lasting friendships, meaningful friendships. That in 2021 we are leaving behind forced relationships, okay? We're leaving behind forced friendships. The fourth thing that we need to leave behind in 2021 is the feeling of I need to do more. And I don't really know what the perfect term for this is, but I want to direct this specifically to my single moms. And this is also something that has resonated with me, especially in the Ember months, December, November, especially around those months. You know, sometimes as a single mom, obviously as a single mom, you're playing both mom and dad, and you have this guilt in you, and I know that, where you feel like you need to go above and beyond for your child because you're compensating for the missing parent. So I want us to really tap into that and really discover what it means to be a parent. It is not easy to be a mom, talk less to be a mom and a dad at the same time. So if you're a single mom out there and you've had that feeling of, oh my gosh, I wish I did more, or I wish I could do more, I just want you to know today, as you're watching this video, that you're doing a great job. And maybe you don't get that often, but I want to be the first one to tell you that you are doing an amazing job. And do not beat yourself down for the things that you may not be able to provide now, okay? The crazy thing is, I have a 5-year-old now by the grace of God, and I always feel like there's some things, and I always feel like I need to just keep doing. I need to make sure she's happy at all times. I need to provide the latest thing. I need to make sure that she doesn't feel like she's lacking anything. But the truth is, if you even ask the kids, especially if you have the younger ones, if you ask them, they don't even know the difference. They don't even know the difference. So we're actually just placing this huge burden on ourselves. So I want us in 2021 to take it easy. Take it easy on yourself. Take it easy on your spirit. Take it easy on your body. You know, and allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to feel those emotions. It's normal to feel like you need to compensate for something, for someone else, but the truth is you really don't have to. The love that you're giving your child is more than enough. And I just wanted to tell all my single moms out there that you are doing an amazing job. You're doing a job that is meant for two, and God bless you, because honestly, it is not easy. And I just want to tell you to just take it easy on yourself. Your children love you. Your child loves you. There's nothing more that you need to do other than love them. Love them. That is more than enough. And that is something that I literally had to talk myself into, especially this December period, you know, with Christmas buying and doing different things. And then I had my graduation coming up, and then Arya's birthday is also in December. I just felt like I needed to make sure that she felt special, and I needed to make sure that I wasn't missing anything, that all my I's were dotted and all my T's were crossed. I wanted to go above and beyond, and then I found myself going into overdrive, because here I am just going, and not having time to just enjoy this moment, which is that I have a healthy, beautiful child. And for how long will I keep trying to compensate for somebody else, you know? So I just want you guys, especially all my single moms, like, you're doing an amazing job. Whether you had a Christmas tree or you didn't have a Christmas tree, you're still a good mom. Whether you had one gift under the tree or 10 gifts under the tree, you're still an amazing mom. Whether you bought the newest toy or you bought something that was already, 2 years old, who cares? You're still an amazing mom. So give yourself a break. Don't be so hard on yourself. In 2022, as we march forward, I pray that God gives us the strength to just take it easy on ourselves and not be so hard on ourselves, okay? And I pray that God just gives us the peace of mind that we need. And just know that you do not need to do more. You're doing enough. And that's all that really matters. The fifth thing that I want us to leave behind in 2021, please, is couple goals. Couple goals. Like, are we still doing that? Like, are we really still doing that? What is couple goals? What is couple goals? As many of you probably know by now, the news broke out that Megan Good and Devon Franklin are getting divorced or are recently divorced, whatever the situation is. And a lot of people were shocked, like, a whole pastor, a whole Megan Good. Like, but y'all forget that these people are human. Pastor or not, Megan Good or not, these are still humans. And so I don't know why it is that our generation just likes to put relationships on such a pedestal, or I don't know if we're idealizing relationships or if we're just, why do we do that? I still don't really know why we do that. But guys, there's no such thing as couple goals. We're all human. We're all faulted. We are all broken. Like, we are all trying to make it out here. So let us stop trying to put celebrities on high pedestals and relationships on high pedestals and marriage on high pedestals. Like, oh my gosh, you're 30 and you're not married. What's wrong with you? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? There is nothing wrong with you. And let's stop trying to do that. Let us stop trying to do that. And then when we hear on Shade Room, like, breaking news, so and so are getting divorced, it's like, what? Why do we do that? They're human. Like, divorces happen, marriages happen, people grow apart, people, go through stuff. So, and I think the reason we're so shocked about it is because of how much emphasis we put on couple goals. There's no such thing as couple goals. People go through things behind closed doors that we cannot even start to imagine or start to think or fathom. So, I mean, let's try and see everybody on an equal playing field and see everybody as human, and just understand that people are broken, people go through things, marriage is a learning process, relationship is a learning process. These are two people coming together to try and make a union work. So you're gonna have different, and if you really think about it, Megan Good comes from the acting background, and Devon Franklin, he's this pastor and this Christian guy. So these are like two different worlds coming together. So we can only speculate and try to think about what might have happened in their relationship, but it's really nobody's business. But I think the bigger message that I'm trying to convey here is, let us stop idealizing relationship. Let us stop putting relationships on such a high pedestal. Even when your favorite YouTuber breaks up from their relationship, guys, they're human. There's a lot that goes on behind the camera that we don't get to see. We just get to see the surface. So we definitely need to leave couple goals, whatever that means, in 2021, and let everybody just breathe. Last thing that I want to say we should leave in 2021 is negativity. We do not have time for it in 2022, baby. No, we cannot do that anymore, okay? Negative mindsets, negative thoughts, negative behaviors, negative friends, negative family members. Begin to cut it off. We don't need it. We don't want it. Let's leave all the negativity in 2021, okay? If you find that you're being surrounded, because one thing is, when you're constantly surrounded by negativity and negative thoughts, that's what starts to fill your head. And then before you know it, you start to act in that, when you're constantly around people who are negative, people who are downers, without even knowing it, all of a sudden you start talking like those people, you start moving like those people, and what you speak out is what you attract, okay? So let's be more positive. Let's be kind to ourselves. Women, especially my girls, my sisters, please, let's be kind to ourselves. Stop telling yourself negative things. Oh, I'm fat. Oh, I'm too short. Oh, my skin is not clear. Or my this, my that, my that. We all have flaws and we all have things that we want to work on. But let's try and speak positivity to ourselves, especially women. Women, I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're mixed. I don't care if you're Caucasian. I don't care if you're Hispanic. Whatever cultural background you're from, be kind to yourself, women. Be kind to yourselves. Let us be kind to ourselves. Let's leave all the negativity behind in 2021. The negative thoughts, the negative behaviors, the negative actions. Let's speak positivity into the world, because what we speak, like I said, is what we're going to get back. Let's think positive stuff about ourselves. Trust me, there are things about me, there are things that I want to change about myself physically. I told you guys during my vlogmas that I gained a whole bunch of weight because I am a stress eater. I see food and I eat it. I love it. Me and plantain, you cannot separate us, okay? It's till death do us part, okay? But at the same time, I'm not going to constantly look at myself in the mirror and say, okay, you're fat, oh, okay, you're this, you're that, because then all I'm doing is allowing those negative things to, affect my mind. I know that my weight is something that I want to work on, so I can make those positive steps towards that. But I would never allow, that to. I don't want to allow those thoughts to consume me, if that makes any sense. So all I'm trying to say is, do not let negativity consume you in 2022. Be positive. Speak life into your life. Speak positivity into your life. Tell yourself that you're beautiful because you are. Tell yourself that you're worthy because you are. Tell yourself that you are deserving because you are. Tell yourself that good things will be given unto you because God has told us that's what's going to be given unto us. He said all things, not some things, not a few things, all things work together for the good, okay? All things are going to work together for your good. So attract positivity into your life into 2022. Speak positivity into yourself. Speak positivity into your children. And I hope that 2022, it's not even I hope, I know. Okay, we are speaking it. Okay, we are declaring it. 2022 is going to be our year. It's going to be our year of victory. We're going to make amazing moves. We're going to move mountains. Doors are going to open. 2022 is going to be an amazing year. Okay, new doors are going to be open. New businesses are going to form. My sis that's sitting over there watching this video that's been wanting to start a YouTube channel, she's going to start that YouTube channel in 2022. Black women are going to support each other. Okay, we're going to, I'm excited about a new year. Okay, we're going to be kind to ourselves. We're going to be kind to others. We're going to speak positivity to ourselves. Okay, we're going to be healthy. We're going to be thriving. We're going to be beautiful. We're going to normalize women, enjoying luxury lifestyle and not feeling like, oh my God, what is she doing? Why is she trying to show off? No, it's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to be broken and still be able to pick yourself back up. It's okay. It's okay. I'm so excited for the new year. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me all this time. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please let me know below what it is that you're trying to leave behind in 2021. I love you guys so much for watching, and as always, God bless. Be kind, be beautiful, and I'll see you in my next video. It's about to be a new year. Hey.